Outlander. Alright, this is season 4, episode 4 of Outlander. Its title is Common Ground. Let's do it. Oh, you're just so happy. You're just happy watching Outlander. Say hi to the people. Johnny, be quiet. I'm watching a thing.
She intends to accompany me to help build Fraser's Revenge.
A woman doing work? What?
Yes. My mother.
Why? She was awful.
Again, you don't care for her.
Or not even a little bit.
Your mother did a fine job raising you.
Somehow, because she, again, was awful.
For you. The three of you can join us. She's almost the same age as Brianna.
Sometimes
Are my cats fighting in the background?
it was wrong to leave her. Yeah, I don't remember much about my mother. I know I missed her dearly when I had Bree. Now,
Take that, Johnny.
Telling me the Americans stole it from King George and made it their own.
That's what we do. That dog is so cute. Is it the Indians? It's the Indians. I love their hair, though. Yes. You're not as scared of no Indians, huh? And you're Scottish. Oh, that's that knife-dropping scene from all the trailers. Y'all ain't gonna say something? You just get nothing? You just gonna leave? Well, that's just unsettling. Roger, forget Bree. She's awful.
One nearby settlement called Fraser's Ridge.
Oh, shoot. You didn't even read the book. Indians! Watch out, cat. They said this is our turf. This non-existent town ain't big enough for the both of us. Look, you can't make threats when I don't understand what you're saying. You just keep leaving. First of all, you guys got a cute dog.
the place where the festival was held.
Crazy, right?
Goodbye, Brianna.
You guys are awkward and I don't like it. It's not cute.
What if it was a warning?
He did have a big giant hole in his head, so that probably is from a bad thing. Oh no, doggy barking.
Rollo.
Who let Rollo out? Don't you hurt Rollo, I swear. What is it? It's a horse. The horse did it. The horse took your meat. Did a bear get you?
This is a bear.
I ain't down with bears. Not even a little bit. Bears are like the sharks of the land. I'm done.
Yona is their word for bear, but Skeely I'm less familiar with.
Evil? Is it evil?
Conjures a notion of wickedness or evil.
See? Ew, fish guts. Ah, bleh, stop it. No.
Good word for it. I never learned how to knit.
You're a woman, right? No, it's cool. Waste all of our bullets, Claire. I've done this before. The war is happening. So I go like this, and I'm like, yes, sir. Fire. I'm telling myself fire. I don't even listen to you.
Yeah, she did it.
There's like no kick. It's just fun.
Because there's no bullet in there.
Oh, but put a bullet.
If there was a bullet, it would kick like a mule.
A mule. Can we shoot a mule?
Bruised.
Guys, you aren't gonna get a single night's sleep with bears and Indians running around. Rollo, please be safe. Says Rollo's whimpering. I don't like that. No, don't let him die. He's cool. You didn't make a lot of noise for being mauled. We got you. You keep repeating it. Yeah. A bear got you. Claire should have brought back modern guns when she went. What are the Indians doing? They smoking and dancing. It's a party over there. Are those trees gonna be like standy stones? They looked noticeable. You missed. It's gonna come at you. You just said how hard it is to load your gun when something's coming at you. Bears don't like when you try to kill them.
Oh, what is it? It wasn't a bear.
What was it? It's a crazy person in a bear suit. Gotcha. What in the world? Dude, chill out. I swear, every party's got, no matter who you are, you have the one weird dude that dresses up like a bear and starts problems. I think a guy just got arrested for breaking a bunch of tents on Black Friday dressed as a bear, so it happens today still. Oh, he's cutting you up. Okay, this dude needs to die, Jamie. There we go. Got him what good. Jamie's like, hey guys, here, I killed your bear.
You killed him?
Well, yeah, he was being a jerk. They're like, oh, crazy Kevin got himself killed.
He lived among us. He was once a great warrior.
Then he got a little touch in the head and started dressing like a bear.
He laid with her against her wishes. That is not our way. So he was back.
So you have a bear rapist on the loose.
I give you my word.
The word of a white man? We don't like that.
It means bear killer. That is how you will be known to our people.
That's cool. You got street cred and there ain't even streets.
Join us.
Oh, look at that. We're going to have our own little Thanksgiving.
She had a dream about you.
She's kind of weird like that.
You became a white raven, flew over the water, and swallowed the moon.
She did a lot of peyote before she had this dream, though.
She's a healer, a very powerful healer.
Again, she only uses peyote, though.
Death is sent from the gods.
Okay,
It will not be your fault.
that's a little vague and I don't like it. Who's dead? Don't smile at me knowingly. Explain yourself.
Though I'm not sure if she was happy to hear from me or if it was the news I'd found that her mother...
Time travel, you know.
You mean when she went back in time to find Jamie Fraser?
What now? Everyone just knows.
So you knew? All this time?
Aye.
She's just not fazed by much.
An obituary.
Who's?
That the news is received of the death by fire of James Mackenzie Fraser and his wife in a conflagration that destroyed the home
Okay, well,
settlement of Fraser's Ridge.
to be fair, time is a thing, so you kind of figure they'd probably be dead at some point, you know, because I don't think they live hundreds of years.
21st of January 1760.
So that's pretty soon, though.
They received the land in 1768, so that means that sometime in the next 12 years, they die.
That's not good. Well, you gotta go back and stop it.
But shouldn't she know the truth?
Yeah,
Mother's dead, Roger.
yeah. She's been dead for a long
Over
time.
200 years.
Yeah.
This'll just break her heart. All over again.
Not unless she goes to stop it. Can you even do that? But I don't want them to die. Look at him. He's so pretty chopping wood. And look, she's pretty too. Sharpening instruments to chop wood. What about Rollo? Is Rollo gonna make it? I mean, Ian's there too, but that dog is so cute. Claire's wearing pants. Like a frontier lady. Oh my gosh, the dissolve is showing them and then fire after they just said they died in a fire. What an effed up dissolve.
She didn't tell you?
Tell him what?
To visit her mother?
What now? Oh shoot. Well, yeah, saw that coming. So, she's gonna go through the stones. I mean, like, duh. Because first of all, if my mom was a time traveler, I'd totally want to be a time traveler too. I'd be kind of jealous if I wasn't. Truthfully, I don't know why she didn't just go with her the first time. Seriously, I first of all wouldn't want to leave my mama. Also, wouldn't want to be left out of time travel. My yo-yo's messed up. This is unacceptable. Anyway, the episode starts and Jamie is signing the paper to get the land. And they start thinking about, you know, how they're going to settle it. But first, they need their own cabin. Marzali's sad thinking of her mommy, and she's about ready to have her baby soon, so they're going to stay in the main town part. And it was kind of a sweet moment between Claire and her, where Claire kind of, like, plays the mommy role and also kind of misses her daughter. So then we see that Jamie, Claire, and Ian are, like, marking their land off, and some Indians roll up and just eyeball them and then leave. Which is unsettling, for sure. Roger is still all sad because he's missing Bree, and he starts flipping through the book that she gave him about Scottish people in America, and he sees that there was a Fraser Ridge, so he's like, oh, that's near where we were at, so I'm going to look into this and see if it's by chance her mommy and daddy. Then we go back to Jamie and Claire, and they're getting their homestead kind of sorted out, and they hung up their meat, and they're planning out where they're going to put all their stuff, and then Indians roll up and throw back some of their weird survey stakes at them, and then say some stuff they don't understand, and then leave. Again, they just keep rolling up, being weird, and leaving. Roger writes to the author of that book and finds out that it is Jamie and Claire, and they did a settlement in that area, and it is them, so they found each other. So he calls Bree to tell her that her mommy and daddy are together, and just give her that news, but it's just a really awkward phone call because they're awkward people. Back to Jamie and Claire, they're kind of like, what are we going to do about these Indians? Should we, like, try to find common ground, which is the title of the episode? Or what? They're trying to figure out what the best course of action is. And then at nighttime, Rolo makes them bark and stuff, and they realize the place has been like tossed, all their stuff's thrown around, and their meat was stolen. They think the Indians stole from them, but then the horse rolls up with like bear claw marks on his little side all boo-booed up, and they're like, oh, this is a bear. Bears are scary. Jamie goes to talk to that mountain man dude, and he says that what the word for bear is, I can't remember already, but it's one thing they say, and then there's another thing they say that he doesn't know what it means, but he thinks it's like evil bear or something. So he's like, look, the Indians know me, so I'll go give them like a peace offering on your behalf, and maybe we can sort something out. Then again, on another night, if not just the actual next night, dog barks, wakes them up. They go out, they're like, the freaking bear is back. Then they find that fun mountain man dude all like cut up on his tum-tum, and they're like, look, this freaking bear is trying to kill people. So Jamie's like, I'm gonna go hunt the bear while you guys sort out putting his insides back inside. Jamie runs out, shoots at the bear, misses, tries to reload his gun, bear attacks. Turns out it's a dude, crazy looking dude, in a bear suit. It's like, I don't care how crazy you are. You put on a bear suit, you're now more crazy. You've max leveled. You got unlocked all the achievements. You're in a bear suit. Jamie kills the dude and then takes him back to the Indians, and they're like, whoa, you killed him? Cool. Apparently that guy was one of their tribe, and he went a little off the deep end. He's kind of a rapey bear. So they exiled him, and he went kind of mad and took on this weird bear persona and started stealing from them, and they're like, I don't know, they didn't want to kill him because apparently he was like dead to them. I don't know, that logic's kind of odd. I would have shot someone if they stole my food, bear suit or no. But Jamie and the Indians kind of reach this understanding of like, look, we just want to be peaceful. We don't want any crazy people running around in suits attacking people. Let's just be cool and be neighbors. Then later they're back at their little homestead. The wilderness mountain man dude's all fixed up by Claire. And then the Indians show up again, but they have their chief with them. He basically is like, look, we don't want to fight. No bloodshed between us. We cool. So they invite them to come join them to eat. And then this older lady is like their healer. And she says she had a dream about Claire and that, I don't know, like a healer was coming or whatever. But then she says some weird thing about like death is a gift from God and don't blame yourself for it or something to that effect. So Claire's like, okay, I wish you would explain it, but you're clearly not going to. So come on, let's eat. Then we see that Roger's gone back to his old home to get the last bit of his stuff from his friend who is like the granddaughter of that other old chick who used to do the stone stuff. She knows about the time travel, apparently, and she's like, yeah, I could hear you guys through the wall. You were talking. I heard it. But she also has a bit of information, and it's an obituary for Jamie and Claire. Apparently they died in a fire on their settlement, but the years obscured coincidentally and perfect for the story. The year is obscured, so he doesn't exactly know when it happened, but for all he knows, it's like a couple years after they got the settlement. So he's kind of like conflicted on whether he should tell Bree, because realistically, both Claire and Jamie are already dead. It's been 200 years. So it's like, what is it going to help if I tell Bree when or how they died? Then we see Jamie and Claire and their cabins getting underway, and they're just talking about where everything's going to be, and everything's so happy and peaceful. And I swear to God, they did a dissolve showing them all picturesque and happy in their cabin, dissolving into a fireplace where Roger's looking into it. You just told us they burned to death, and then you overlay fire on top of them. And to wrap this all up, Roger is clearly wanting to talk to Bree, so he calls her but only gets a hold of her roommate. Her roommate says that Bree went to Scotland a while back because she was going to go visit her mother, and he's like, oh dear Lord, she's going to run into some stones. And then credits. So yeah, I figured she was going to go through the stones, you know. And it was something I was always wondering. I'm like, we know they died or something. I mean, realistically speaking, if Claire and Jamie stay back in that time, they're dead by the time the events of 1970 something is happening. But it's kind of cool and crazy to see that there's like a date, you know, unless, you know, but I don't know. We thought Jamie was dead because he was written as dead for a long time. So you don't know. You never know. I mean, people who read the book, you guys might know. Speaking of which, I'm reading the book now. I'm audio booking it, and I have the hard copy to read along with. I'm like 30-something% through the book. I'm like a third of it. It is really interesting, and seriously, the audiobook, the chick who does the voice of it, it's like cool. She brings the characters to life and whatever. And it's just neat to see like more in-depth looks at little things we've already seen on the show. But it's so freaking daunting because I'm looking at these audiobooks and they're like 30 to 40 hours each. So it's going to be a minute, but I'm going to get through them. I got the first 3 audiobooks, and I'm going to get the next 2 soon with my credits. But Audible, let me tell you. Anyway, but that's about it. If I forgot anything or left anything out, if you guys want to talk about anything, drop a comment. An interesting one. An interesting episode. I don't want them to die in a fire. That's lame. Getting killed by a bear, that's kind of cool. Ow, this hit my hand. Death by yo-yo, also cool. I tied it in a knot. Don't forget to do the things. Rate, comment, subscribe. Again, I got the old Patreon and PayPal. I got a few of you, and I am really grateful because y'all are cool. So thank you for my existing patrons. And if you want to, want to jump in with that cool group, there's links in the description. So I will catch you guys later. I tied it in a knot again. Until next time. Check this out. Get your mind blown. What? Pretty good, right? Don't let me hit you on accident. What? Talent. Ow! Freaking A! Bam!